Michelle Getzinger, and I'm here at the project. And this is Dave McCaslin from USA Flooring, and today we're measuring the space for flooring, and we're going to go over some options. So Dave, this is the foyer.
Yes.
And we're not quite sure what we're going to do here because we do have a problem. When you come up these steps, we have this little extra 3/4 of an inch. So
You get extra thickness, right? Because you have to watch as walking. Sometimes if the last step's too high or short, people will stumble. So you have to watch what we do there. Thickness. The dog doesn't mind it a bit. You know, you're doing fine. So yeah, I think you have to keep it to a minimal of height, whether it be a sheet goods that's, you know, a 1/4 inch thick.
my only concern is I want to make sure I still keep this as a very modern looking space.
Correct.
So originally we thought we were going to do marble here, but I know with that it's going to limit us.
Yeah, you're gonna raise it up, but they do make some material that looks like polished concrete or a glazed look that might definitely fit the look of the whole project.
I like the idea of that polished concrete. That would look really nice.
Yeah, and it'll give it and it'll be very durable too. You know, it'll have the look of concrete, but obviously the flexibility of fine. And that'll really address our height issue. I think that'll be a good
So that'll be nice.
counteract.
I like that idea. And then we're going to come into this. This is going to be the front door, so we're going to walk in here. We kind of wanted to separate the space up to here and maybe do a really cool, unique marble in this foyer because there's going to be a big paddle fan and a chandelier up here, and this is going to be an accent wall with all kind of weird steampunky stuff.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of options when it comes to the tile. I mean, floor prep is critical. You've got to have a good solid floor for that. And obviously laying it out, the color. We want to coordinate everything together. So
Right.
obviously coming off this concrete look, which is really a vinyl, which you'll never be able to tell. It really looks legit. Coming in here, and of course the tile's going to be very durable. It's going to add that grand entrance to the project. It's going to be cool.
I don't want it to be too slippery though.
Yeah. Oh no. It shouldn't be real bad because there's not like direct water. You're not coming from outside in.
Yeah, true.
So you're not getting a lot. But to get that look, it could be, but normally it's not, especially with your shoes on.
And we're going to continue that same tile in here to this powder room. The toilet will be over here, and the vanity will be right here. And then we're going to do a whole wall of cabinets here.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of
Storage units and whatever. Yeah, this will be perfect. Yeah, you can run it right in. Just keep, get the layout, run this all the way out into here.
And then this next room over here is going to be a closet.
Okay.
Oh, I did feel that hump. It is pretty big.
Yeah, there's a rise there.
What do you do?
You might have to, and that's as we're looking until we get in and look at it. Sometimes you have to actually put your grout line on that hump.
Okay.
And that gives you that natural pivot. Where if you put a towel on there.
Yeah, and somebody walks on it, it's going to eventually crack.
Yeah, it could, but you're gonna have what they call lippage. You don't want to have the tile uneven. That's only with marble. They call it a rectified edge, or really clean and straight and true, so you can't fudge it. Some tiles rounded or chiseled. That's a little bit more forgiving, but sometimes on projects like this, you almost have to. This is you start your grout line and work out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it depends on the size, and most people don't see it. They're not going to notice it.
Yeah.
But that's what we do, and that's what anal about or looking at.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why you do that. Yeah, that's the only thing. With a tile surface, you have to be more concerned with level.
Okay.
You know, with vinyl and even some woods, you can work it to make it work. You can't bend ceramic. Very unrecommended.
So when we get into here, you recommend that we put the flooring down before we put any cabinets in, correct? Or any trim?
Yeah, I'll definitely before the trim, because you want to do whether you're putting a hard surface in or your cabinets. It's just a cleaner look. You don't have to worry about putting cord around stuff. Now on a remodel, a lot of times you have to do that.
Yeah.
You got to put it in, then you put your cord around. But on a new construction, which it basically is, it's better to run it underneath the products. Then everything's on the same height. You don't have to worry about cabinets lower than the floor or refrigerators. So yeah, definitely the way to do it.
So the style that we're going for here is going to be a very industrial chic. I don't want it to be too masculine with the industrial look, so I'm going to sprinkle in a lot of feminine light fixtures and things. The ceiling is going to be a corrugated dark metal,
Okay.
like a charcoal. And so I'm trying to pick up, I'm probably going to do a light color on the walls. What do you suggest coming in here? I want something really dramatic that's going to take us from this foyer all the way in. The same wood.
Same wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the color of the wood's gonna give it to you, and also a pattern, and I brought a couple samples just to kind of
Okay.
give you an idea. I think the herringbone pattern is very bold, but yet elegant, and it's rich looking too. That you can get a pattern good of something like this in a herringbone look that is gonna give you that wow effect.
Do you mind if we put all three down?
Yeah, yeah. Well, this would be an
Bigger
actual
swatch.
bigger swatch of the one color. But that's the wow effect. I mean, and actually it does add structural integrity too, because the way they're locked. And I was, a little bit of history on it, and this came back from the Romans. The Romans used to use brick on their roads, and then they started interlocking them to give them better stability. It really where it started. It's kind of interesting how the herringbone pattern came about. Now it was more of a New England style, not England, over in Europe. You've seen a lot of the castles. It's old school, but it's coming back, and it has that look. When you see
it's very
herringbone, people just think, wow.
Yeah.
And I don't say that wow as in rich and fancy, but just this is different. It's nice. It's a neat look.
And I think we're going to need that. I think that's a great idea because it's going to break up the space as you go in. I think if you had straight lines the whole way, it'd just be boring.
Yes, yeah. And it helps hide crookedness. I know nothing's perfect,
Yeah,
so.
and this building was built in 1905.
Yeah, so I'm sure there might have been a couple of crooked contractors, but no.
Crooked contractors.
Oh, that's today, I'm sorry. But they're just, this is the style it would look and fit the whole project for what you're looking at, and it's a statement.
So far, when you bid this out for me, can you bid this out in like a Carrara marble?
Yes.
Like a white, maybe, I'd like different size tiles.
Okay,
Maybe a unique pattern too, something that would complement this.
Well, you could do a modular look. The only thing I'd be worried, and again, I'm going back to this whole hump.
Yeah.
So we gotta watch where we go. If we go with a pattern, we can't have a full tile fall on the hump.
Okay.
You may have to go traditional. It might all stem from this. But
If we do traditional, can I have them on a diamond pattern instead of just squares?
I don't know I'm not sure if I'd do a diamond with that.
Yeah.
I think it might be too much.
Okay.
I don't know, but we can look into it. But because you're gonna come up in here. I'm thinking the flow, and you got your tile, and it depends on the color and what you go here. But this is gonna be.
That's your focal point.
It is. It's gonna be it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be like, wow. And then the
Okay.
grandness of it. The floor is just gonna radiate into the ceiling because it's so big.
Yeah,
You guys
it is.
can't tell, but it's really big in here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is high. So, but there's things you can look at. And
Okay. I like that. We'll get some
Yes.
options, a couple of different.
Yeah.
And then I know what we'll do is I'm going to walk you out this way so you get a good
Yeah.
feel. This will all be a wall. And you're going
Okay.
to come down. This is all going to be open here.
Yes.
I'd like to do whatever we do out there the same. So if we're going to do that
Okay.
concrete
Yeah, like a
vinyl,
concrete look, yes.
yeah, that would be nice where the spiral staircase will come up.
Sure.
But I kind of wanted to show you that this would be considered the master bathroom.
Okay.
You gotta walk around this.
You got it. Yeah.
So I need flooring here. This takes you right into the bathroom.
Okay.
And then you got
So
the
this is-
toilet,
Wow. Okay.
washer and dryer, vanity, that big tub.
Yes. Oh, goes over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll,
Can cannonball in it,
right,
literally.
yeah,
Is that big?
literally.
So that's going to be storage over there for
No,
the
this-
master bathroom?
Yeah, that room there?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, storage, that's your entry into the bathroom, and then we have our,
Mhm.
okay.
I'd like to keep costs down in those rooms, so I'm open for a suggestion on the type of material.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of options you can use, but you still want to keep in the scheme of it.
Yeah.
You don't want to put carpet
Right.
in there. I mean, there's other hard surfaces, whether it be a vinyl or a new LVT products. Yeah, we can entertain a lot of different ideas for that.
How did you get into this?
Oh boy, it just years ago, probably back in 1990, 92, 91, started with carpet cleaning.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we started cleaning carpet, and then we'd get into homes and say we cleaned your carpet in your living room. You're like, hey, you know that you did a good job, but the carpet's kind of old. We're gonna get new carpet. So I started selling carpet out of the back of our van like a gypsy, you know. So, and then people then it's hard to bring all these samples. If you see, there's a lot out there. So we had a showroom, and we were open 3 days a week. So we started having a little showroom. We still clean carpet, and we started installing, and it just evolved, and we have a lot of good people that help. You can't do it by yourself. It's very hard. So, but yeah, that's a little bit of the story.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
it's
great.
kind of the entrepreneur going crazy story.
Yeah,
And,
that's awesome.
but yeah, so now we're a full service. We still do a lot of cleaning. We do all types of services, whether it be ceramic, hardwood, vinyl, backsplashes, showers, tubs. There's a lot, you know. So yeah.
And I can vouch for Dave. He does all of our flooring for all of our properties. So
And they look awesome.
They do look awesome. I really like the one that's up in Leechburg. That vinyl that you put in the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
turned
that
out really
planking.
nice.
That's that new hot item, that luxury vinyl planking.
Yeah.
It's super hot. And it's a good product, and it's very reasonable. So.
Well, maybe we can entertain putting something like that into the closets.
Oh yeah, yep. And you still have that look, and you know you don't want to sacrifice. I don't say quality, but you want it to look nice too. It's like having a nice car with rusted wheels. Just doesn't match. You got to have this thing looking good.
Yeah.
So
what are your steps? Like, how do you do a measurement or
measurement
whatever
like
you're-
this, yeah. What we'd come in and just do a walkthrough like this, so it gives me ideas, and I'll start writing down some different ideas that you have, as well as the rooms, and we measure it. I have a lot of different tools. My favorite buddy is this little laser measure. I don't know what only 2 buttons do because they're all wore off. But it's simply as a matter of just point and measure. Like this is a laser dot, so wherever the dot would read. So if I go from this wall to that wall, which I'll go to the 2x4 because that's going to be our wall, that gives me my measurements. So this room is 10'7" wide, you know. So it's basically, and I just start going around the room and I measure everything, get to little offsets, so we can. Then I go back to the office, and we actually have a drawing system. Everything goes into that, and then it blows it up, and I can change and edit it, move walls.
Is it like a CAD program?
Yeah, sort of like that. Yeah,
Okay.
It's made for the flooring industry, and it'll do printouts, and it can do 3D things. I'm not that talented yet, but it will actually rotate. But it's more for the installers. They have a job sheet, and they know, okay, this is tile. We're going to go up the wall 36 inches, or we're going to do the wood. It helps everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
So if we did go with the herringbone, is that a harder one to install?
Yeah, and I don't say it's harder. It's all in layout. It's all in the layout, and you'll find it with a lot of your contractors or installers, or professional people. They'll spend an hour laying it out because you have to keep your lines straight.
Right.
This is a critical point. You know, there's a critical point running right down through the middle here.
Okay.
These 2 points. So. The thing with a herringbone is they have to be exactly all the boards. If one board starts being a little longer, the pattern will go off.
Now, yeah.
I think I like this way because it's the focal point is these windows.
Yeah, and it leads you in.
It just leads you right to it. There's no set rule. It's a matter of, you still use the same amount of square footage. But this is just so grand. Usually you run into the focal point or, you know, like a dining room. I've seen it where they'll put parquet or they put the herringbone and they'll put a solid border around the outside and just have it in the middle.
Yeah, that's nice. That's how they do it in some of these older homes.
Yes.
When you lift up that rug in the middle, you've got oak or pine in there, the cheaper flooring.
Yep, they'll do something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's actually a neat idea, is having a border that goes all the way around. It might really kind of set it off. Not too big, but.
Yeah, you have to watch. This is in a room like this, it's so big you can get away with a border. But if you do a bedroom, it's hard to do a border because the bed is cabinet.
Right.
It's made for like dining rooms or large areas,
Okay.
entries, foyers. But yeah, this will be a beautiful, beautiful floor, beautiful project.
Yeah.
It fits the whole scheme of it too.
And then we're gonna put the cabinets right on top.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That way everything's on the same level. If you ever change something, you don't have to worry about, oh man, there's no flooring on here. You gotta get,
Right.
So you have to keep everything, on this type of, it does make it better.
Okay, so one of the other ideas that I have that I'm a little bit concerned about flooring wise is I'm gonna have an island, a moving island on casters.
Okay.
Is that metal wheel, as I push it around the space, gonna hurt or damage the floor in any way?
Yes, no, possibly.
Yes,
It
no,
could, yeah. First of all, we're talking a natural product. So you can only, there's warranties that are 50-year warranty, but I could scratch this in 50 seconds. I mean, you have to be realistic.
Right.
It depends on the type of caster wheel. The wider the wheel, the less pressure's on the wood. If you have a real narrow wheel, like a piano wheel, those things can dent wood because they're a ball caster. But the newer ones are wider. I'd be curious to see what kind of wheels are on it.
Okay.
Obviously, a rubber sort of liner would be better.
Okay, so I'll ask because I'm gonna get it custom made.
Oh, okay.
So a bigger wheel, preferably with a rubber on it.
Wider, not so much
Wider,
big.
that's
Yeah,
what-
wider, because you have less. You're dispersing all that weight.
Okay.
And then, obviously, when it roll around is gonna be fine. What happens, and it happens in people with refrigerator, you go to pull something out, and a rock gets stuck between, and all of a sudden you're like, what? And you're like, ah. And here, there's a little pebble that just wreaks havoc. And now the nice thing with a lot of these products and a wood product is you can obviously touch it up.
Yeah.
They make pen sticks. Minwax makes 100 colors. Keep it in your junk drawer. Shake it up. Fill it in. And a lot of these newer floors are all that delustered.
So this is actual real wood?
Yes, this is a real. They call it an engineered type product. So what it is, it's cross plies of wood, which is actually better than a solid. It's more dimensionally stable. You have less chance of it like cupping, bowing, because they put a high grade plywood underneath, and then you have the actual wood on the surface. Now there are different methods of making engineered. Sometimes they'll take the log and they'll peel it, like rotary, like an apple peeler.
Yeah.
That's a rotary peel. Or they'll take the log and they'll literally slice it like bread, and you'll get the nice heavy layers. Now that's this look. It's what they call a slice cut.
Okay.
It looks more real. Because rotary looks like paneling. You can tell because it just stretches out. But it's a cost-effective wood flooring.
And it's on plywood, not MDF?
No, not MDF. It's more of a plywood grade, a bulk type plywood. Yeah.
My fear that I've always had about having wood in my kitchen is the dishwasher.
Yeah.
What would happen if that?
Well, with any product.
I'm sorry, I didn't say the whole thing. The dishwasher leaking everywhere. That's he knew exactly what I was talking about.
Water does not hurt the product, honestly. If you spill something on, you wipe it up, it's gonna be, it's gonna go back down. I've seen some where someone spilled a wash bucket and it literally buckled. Within a month, it dried out and went flat. Wood's a weird critter.
Yeah.
You have that chance. Now, if something leaks and it's a constant leak, it can get under a ceramic tile. The vinyls.
Water's very damaging.
It can be, and that's why you have good insurance, hopefully, if it's legit. A lot of
Yeah.
times that'll cover that.
Yeah.
But for normal use, now you could replace boards. That's the nice thing about hardwood. You can do board replacements, or sections if you need be.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that sounds real good.
yeah.
Which one do you think, which color do you like the best?
Yeah, there's, the dark's too dark, obviously. I think dark is in because it looks rich, it's fancy, but it is it's hard to keep clean.
Yeah.
It's like having a black car and you live on a dusty road.
Yeah.
Now there's the lighter. I think these two, and there's a lighter one, but then there's also a mixture, which is this one. It's a mixture of the dark and the light. I think that's going to give you that look you want.
I think what we're gonna do is we'll take a picture of each one of these and then we'll post it online to do a poll. Kind of like what we did with the steampunk lights.
Yeah.
I had the people following me on Facebook help me pick what style that we were gonna do.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Did they help you pay for it too?
No.
No. That's great though. Yeah. We'll give the okay. I mean, yeah. See what the colors go, and
Yeah.
it's going to be quite a project. This is very unique,
Mm-hmm.
in general, let alone in Freeport, PA.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
What other samples do you have in your bag?
Those are just trim pieces.
Trim pieces. Okay.
Yeah, transition pieces and stuff that we carry. This would be like a lot of different products you run into. We run into different transition strips. Like when you're going from this Carrera or marble, whatever, to wood, you want to have a natural transition. Obviously, we want to try to keep the same height. It might be hard because you're going to put this is going to have a cement board or something for structural.
Mm-hmm.
So this product's probably going to be a little higher than this product.
Mm-hmm.
So they make actual moldings, whether it would be a reducer, a T-mold, if
Okay.
you're going between two different materials, the same height.
Mm-hmm. Which one do you think you'd use here?
I think you're going to have to use some sort of reducer. I really think that this is going to be higher, but we have to watch that, and we'll have to look more into it because you don't want a tripping hazard.
Right.
But I think your marble is going to be higher than the wood.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to do away with this is to build this area up to meet this is ideal, but that's a lot of building up.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So they make transition strips, and they all come color coded to match whatever product you get.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at a purple laminate, they make purple trim to match it.
Oh wow! So they have everything these days.
Yeah, they do, and again, it's one of the accessories, but it makes it. You know.
Now I do plan. Sorry, what? I do plan on putting a fireplace down there. Can I set the fireplace unit on top of this, or do I need to cut this out?
No, I would put it on top. It's not going to hurt it.
Okay.
No different than the cabinets or anything.
Okay.
I don't know if you want. Yeah. No, it's a gas or is it an actual wood burn?
No, it's a gas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more of aesthetics. Yeah, you can sit right on top.
Okay.
You're not going to have any issues. And you might want to put a little area rug or something in front of it to cozy it up.
Yeah.
You know, with a cup of coffee or something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a cow skin rug.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you need.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, there's lots of options. You know, those are your accessories. What's the walls going to be?
They're going to be drywall.
Just smooth texture?
Yep, just smooth texture, and then I'm going to put like a rail at the top up there where I can put artwork that hangs that old-fashioned picture rail.
Oh, yeah.
So we can hang a lot of different artwork at different heights.
Okay.
All through here. Because we did think at one point we were going to bring a fine artist in,
Yeah.
from, say, Hungary or, somewhere over in Europe, let them stay here and have art shows in the space down below. So to kind of help out the art community.
Yeah.
We haven't 100% decided what we were going to do, or maybe an Airbnb, but whatever is going to be in here is going to be very eclectic and funky.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But practical, it's
yeah, it
it's
has
all
a very
that-
practical
yeah.
space, minus the fact that it doesn't have a true bedroom.
Right.
Well, that's code's fault, not
That's right. Yeah.
mine. Stupid code.
Yeah. Get in line. But yeah, this is gonna be really unique.
Can you believe that this is 2,100 square feet?
It's huge.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the height gives it away, and
Right.
that's the whole studio look. It is big.
Yeah.
It's big.
Well, I really appreciate your time today, Dave.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see actually, I don't want to see what the bill's gonna be. But,
No, I think that the finished result is what you're looking at. Obviously, we pride ourselves on, doing quality work
Mhm.
and obviously reasonable prices and just making sure things are done right.
Yeah, I
you know,
wanna do
anyone
it
can
once.
sell it, but you got to be able to put it in right.
Right, absolutely.
Just like when we do our carpet, we always do carpet fuzzy side up.
Fuzzy
Side up, baby. Yeah, that's the way.
If you guys ever need any flooring stuff, call USA Flooring. They're up in Katanning. Google them. We'll put their information down below, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.